What's up? Welcome to the video. Today we're doing a routine to bulletproof your knees. We're going to be working on knee stability and strength, as well as hip and ankle mobility. Let's get straight into it. All right, so we're going to do a deep lunge. You're going to need some kind of surface like a box or a bench, just something that you can elevate your foot on and have it be around knee height. The goal with this exercise is we're going to try to push our knee as far forward over our toe while keeping our heel down. Go ahead and put your foot on the surface. I'm going to be on the toe of my back foot. I'm going to lean forward, finding my end range of motion. I'm going to hold it there for about 5 seconds, and I'm putting a little bit of light pressure on the top of my thigh here just to help anchor into that position. Then I'm going to back off, and then we're going to lean back into it. Really push those edges. You should feel maybe a little bit of tightness through the front of your ankle there. Hold it and then back off. You can also add a weight to this to help anchor even deeper into that end range of motion. So I'm going to put a kettlebell here just to show you what it looks like. Leaning into it, and I'm pushing down on the kettlebell just a little bit and back out. Next, we're gonna do assisted hip airplane. So you're just gonna need a wall or a bar, just pretty much anything to support yourself on. There's gonna be two parts to this movement, one where we're dropping our hip down and one where we're opening our hip open, okay? We're gonna put our hands so that we're nice and stable, and we're gonna kick one leg back. I'm starting with my hips square or pointing towards the floor, and I'm going to open up that left hip, the leg that's back, and then I'm gonna drop it down, really leaning into my right hip, and we're gonna hold it here for 3 to 5 seconds. Really find that end range of motion. Make sure there's a slight bend in the base leg. And then we're gonna open up to the opposite direction, drop that hip, lean into the opposite hip, and just hold it there. You should feel the stretch through the back of your base leg, down from your glutes into your hamstrings. And then we're opening it back up. We're gonna do backward walking. If you do not have a treadmill, you can find a hill outside. We're actually gonna just hop on the treadmill without turning it on, and we're gonna be walking backwards, pressing against the resistance of the treadmill. So I'm going to be pushing away from my body, starting with my toe, and then rolling onto my foot. And you can use the sides of the treadmill handle and the back of it to really anchor yourself in as you push. After a while, you should start to feel this in your quads. Single leg tap down squats. You need a very small elevated surface. I've kind of rigged something up here. If you're at a gym that has plates, you can stack the plates, or I've done them off the side of a treadmill before, just to give you some different options. We're gonna be standing on it with one foot, and the other one's just gonna kind of hover behind it. The initiation of this movement is gonna start with our hips pushing back. Notice I have a slight bend in my base leg. So I push my hips back first, find that stretch through the base leg glute, and then I'm gonna drop my back foot down, leading with my heel, find the floor, and then stand back up, push the hips forward. So we're starting, hips go back, find the stretch, then we're going down, tapping with our heel, and then pressing through that front heel to bring us back to standing. As you get stronger and more stable in this exercise, you can start to elevate the surface higher, and you can also start to add weight to it.